Alright, welcome back to Between the Goalposts. I'm Nate Hampton, Jesse Krieger, back again, Andy Reed. Now we're going to get in our top stories. Jesse?
Alright, so Tebow time is officially underway, starting off in Miami last week. How'd you think he did?
Well, first half he was ugly by most people's standards, but then again he didn't get many opportunities to succeed.
6 to be precise. 6
Yes.
pass attempts in the first half.
I don't care who you are, if you only throw the ball 6 times, it's probably not going to work out for you. And even in Carolina, John Fox may have been conservative, but Steve Smith still caught a heck of a lot of balls every year. And Musa Muhammad had some good years there too. So he did throw it. He does not trust Tebow right now.
Interesting quote from Adam Schefter, saying he, meaning Tebow, has earned the chance to win the support of the organization. So, which begs the question, did he not have the support of the organization before? Because watching the first 3 quarters, I genuinely thought he did not. I thought that the coaching staff, the play calling, were not putting him in any kind of position to succeed. I mean, if you're going to start the guy, you gotta go all the way with him. You gotta go all or nothing. You gotta take the good, the bad, the ugly. You gotta just let him loose. I mean, Urban Meyer was down there. They could have asked him some pointers, because he was able to, churn out some wins with Tebow.
Some.
It's
a whole lot.
A few.
This is the end of it. But the last 5 minutes was just tremendous. He got in a rhythm. He started hitting the receivers. But, if you're a Bronco fan, you're going to want them to start throwing the ball just a little bit more. Otherwise, I would not suggest getting attached to Eric Decker or Demaryius Thomas or any of the names that you have in the receiving game that you might like right now, because they're going to want out.
Yeah, the plus side was Demaryius did look healthy, and he made a very nice touchdown catch. And Decker was open the entire time. Whether or not Tebow hit him was the question. But, so it's not the receiver's fault.
No.
More on John Fox, though. It's interesting. The PTI guys, Tony Kornheiser and Mike Wilbon, had some interesting things to say. Kornheiser said, Coach Fox hates Tebow, calls him a fine young man when he compliments him, which is about the most backhanded compliment ever. Now, Kornheiser's kind of joking there, but we get what he means. And then Wilbon, more seriously, said Tebow, doesn't fit their idea of what a quarterback is supposed to be. Which is probably true, but you can't. I've been saying this for a while. You cannot compare Tebow to other quarterbacks. He doesn't play the same position. I want to start calling him a 75-cent back because he's not a true quarterback. He's a quarterback and a halfback, and moreover, he is his own unique player. You cannot judge him the way you judge other players.
This is very true. He's like a linebacker playing quarterback is what I'm hearing from most analysts.
And just the way that he perceives the game as it unfolds is unlike the way any other signal caller does. You can't expect him to make the same kind of reads that another quarterback does because his brain doesn't work that way. We've seen it. When there's no pressure on and it's the first 3 quarters and it's 6-0 the other team, the fire doesn't start yet. But if it's 15-0, 3 minutes left in the quarter, we gotta have this one. Then suddenly he turns into Superman.
There's that little Despicable Me moment, light bulb, and then all of a sudden he just kills it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And for those who say that he holds the ball too long, because he was sacked 7 times, and many of those were his own fault, let me point to Big Ben. I know I just said that we can't compare Tebow to other quarterbacks, but allow me one. Some praise Ben for extending plays, holding onto the ball, and then making things happen downfield. Isn't that exactly what Tebow does? And yet they're completely different players for some reason. Maybe if Tebow had Ben's defense, he might be perceived a little differently.
Well, yeah, the defense always helps. The defense is getting a little bit better, but they're going to be dismantled here in a couple.
Yeah, they did have a great showing against the albeit terrible Dolphins. They kept them in the game. And that DJ Williams fumble gets no pub with the Tebow mania, but it was that play won the game.
It did indeed. All right, that's all I have for you in the news portion. Come back again next week.